How you doing? Everybody good? Yeah, I was just thinking about some things that about IQs of animals the other day. I was thinking about my dog, and I looked it up, and he has average dogs have 60 IQs. All right, I think people know where I'm going with this. I looked up monkeys. Monkeys, some of them have 70 to 75 IQs. All right. Some of them have 90 to 95 IQ. Then I looked up the IQ of patients. It matched the dog at 60. So we got a whole bunch of people with a 60 IQ average driving cars around here. You could be collecting a lot of money off these accidents, people running. You're not ticketing any of them. You're losing all kinds of revenue. I say yin yang for not ticketing these people. I don't understand why they're not getting ticketed. And when they do go to court, it gets thrown out. That's because of translation problems that you just got 2.5 mil for. And that money went to, I seen videos of them playing video games with the machines, and with Jacob Hayen steering the wheel while he's teaching them. Like, how they learning like that? That's all bull crap. It's a waste of our money. That money should have went to us for the misery that you've caused. You have caused this whole city. You've failed us on every level, every single level. You've done nothing but demolish it and shit on the citizens, all the citizens. You don't hear our cries. Our cries go in the can of irrelevance and stupidity. And I'm tired of it. It's sickening. It all needs to stop. Investigations need to be underway, and they already are. They have been going on for a couple and a half years. I'm sure you're aware of that. So all your buttholes should be puckering up about right now. If I was you, I'd be tremendously focused on doing the right thing for citizens and not all the Haitians. And I seen you. It's funny that you was wearing one of them crowns, because I seen a video of you with the same crown on, and when you click on the video, you were talking about how you are ashamed to be white. You're a disgrace to your own race.
What I've decided is, and what's been in my heart, is that there are defaults inside my white body that cannot be tolerated anymore.
What's going on with you?
Hey, you can just stop. You can go ahead and go. Yeah, you can leave, and they're going to escort you out.
Oh, what's the truth? The truth hurting you?
You're about done. You have 11.
You? All this bullshit needs to stop in here. That's it, man. I'm tired of this.
Okay.
All the citizens are tired of this.
You're finished,
but they're
Joe.
afraid to speak because they're afraid they're going to lose their jobs.
Okay.
F all that.
Thank you. Now you can leave. Now you can leave. Officer, right there, please.
Don't touch me.
Now, everybody has 3 minutes. Sometimes it feels like the commission's being held hostage, but we are listening. We are listening to you. What that gentleman said about IQs is probably the most offensive and racist thing you can bring up. Let that be said. Let that be heard very clearly. That was the most foolish, one of the most foolish things I've heard, and one of the most racist. Racist, clearly. And he can look on YouTube, and if he comes back, that's fine, but he'll have 3 minutes to do the same thing according to his First Amendment rights. The gentleman that we asked to leave here had to leave because he disrupted the meeting. Nobody was squelching his First Amendment rights whatsoever. Foolish, Jordan. Next.
I definitely have to say something as the only Black American sitting here on the city commission. And my kinship through the transatlantic slave trade and my kinship with my Haitian brothers and sisters who are also a product of the transatlantic slave trade, much like myself. And in Black History Month of all times, happy Black History Month, everyone. And as a special education administrator with Springfield City Schools every single day. And so to think that a human being with the development of the human mind, the human brain, physiologically, cannot be compared to that of an animal. And the comparison to people of African descent as less than animals, again, is super racist. I'm going to say that, and I hope to say that so everybody in the back can hear me. So all the things that people come down and bark, I usually let them slide. But again, as our mayor, Rob Rue, has said, and also our assistant mayor, Dr. Dave Estrup, that was one of the most despicable things I've ever heard at having sat in this seat. So I might as well say it now as well. I will not be seeking a second term. So, and these are the things and these are the reasons, because the vileness that has come from citizens, as I've sat here, yes, it's a good fun joke for you, thank you. But as I sat here, I just can't continue to consume that. It's disgusting. And then to be constrained on what you can say by this seat, and then to try to attempt to be respectful and be as Christ-like as possible. You know, that's my goal every day. That's my mission, is to be as Christ-like as possible. But on the heels of that disgusting display of outright blatant racism, and then to be told and gaslit so many times after I sat here, I'm being called a racist myself. By definition, please look it up and understand it. By definition, Black people cannot be racist. Prejudice, yes. Biased, yes. But in this country, the construct of racism does not fit anyone that is of African descent in this country. And as Mr. For us as people, for those who do not have, for those of us who are not independently wealthy white men here in America, it's a device that keeps us divided and busy. So if you knew me, you would know that that was my thought. For the love of goodness. And again, even a simple Google search of a dog's IQ will show you that 60 is not correct. So again, I'm sorry for being a little emotional, but I needed that time tonight because I've held it, and I've held it ever since the bus accident. And it's wild. So as the Black American, which is a vastly different experience from a Haitian, let me add that as well, where we would have never been on these grounds or in this country had it not been for the transatlantic slave trade. So I would love for everyone to kind of digest that again, okay? And in Black History Month of all times, happy Black History Month, everyone.